Hi, my name is LeBron James, and I was born on December 30th, 1984 in Akron, Ohio. On the 26th of 2003, the Cleveland Cavaliers selected me as a first-round pick in that year's NBA draft, held at Madison Square Garden in New York City. On October 6th of 2004, my first son, LeBron James Jr., was born. Please move on to my dear friend, Ben Roethlisberger.
Hi, I'm Ben Roethlisberger. I was born on March 2nd, 1982. In my junior year of school, my name is Leonardo. Then I played football for a while. I was born in 2002 at the NFL in 2004. When I was about 22 years old, I made the water and it was one of the most famous pyramids at that time.
Hi, my name is Anne Frank, and I was born on June 12, 1929. Because Adolf Hitler hated all Jewish people, myself, my family, and 4 other friends were forced into hiding for 650 days in a place you all know as the secret annex. Can you imagine 8 people living in a room 334 feet smaller than this museum? It was not fun. One good thing that happened during that time was that for my 13th birthday, I received the best gift in the world, this diary. Sadly, only 2 months before the war ended, I died in March of 1945 at the age of 15. My father, Otto Frank, was the only surviving member of the secret annex, and when he returned, he published my diary and made all of my dreams come true. You should read my diary one day. It's quite interesting. I must get back to writing now, so please move on to the 16th President, Abraham Lincoln.
Hi, my name is Abraham Lincoln. I was born in 1809 in Hodgenville, Pennsylvania. 9 years later, my mother died in the year of 1818, and I was only 9 years old. 2 years later, in the year of 1865,
Hi, my
I was
name is
assassinated by
LeBron
John
James, and I was born on December 30th, 1984 in
I
Akron,
was taken to a
Ohio.
house across the street
26th of
where I laid there until the
2003,
next
Cavaliers
morning and
selected me
died
as the
at
first
7:22
first
a.m.
pick in that year's NBA draft, held at Madison Square Garden in New York City. On October 6th, 2004, my first son,
March
LeBron
14,
James, was born.
1879.
Please move on to my dear friend, Ben Roethlisberger.
I helped create the atom bomb, and the rest of my life, I hope we're going to take not to use it. I died in 1982. My junior year of high school, my friend and then ended up playing football.
During this time, I wrote my autobiography.
I got this red bandana to remember my whole life as a kid.
Hi, my name is Anne Frank, and I was born on June 12, 1929. Because Adolf Hitler hated all Jewish people, myself, my family, and 4 other friends were forced into hiding for 650 days in a place you all know as the secret annex. Can you imagine 8 people living in a room 334 feet smaller
Until I
than this
died, I was
museum?
reading
It was
Moses
not fun.
because I helped create all this.
One good thing that happened during that time was that for my 13th birthday, I received the best gift in the world, this diary. Sadly, only 2 months before the war ended, I died in March 1945 at the age of 15. My father, Otto Frank, was the only surviving member of the secret annex, and when he returned, he published my diary and made all of my dreams come true. You should read my diary one day. It's quite interesting. Well, I must get back to writing now, so please move on to the 16th President and my close friend, Abraham Lincoln.
You're correct. Hi, I was born on August 20th, 1992 in Dallas, Texas. My real name is Lucia Devin Levine. When I was 8, I auditioned for the show Bowling in Heavens. I got the part playing Angela in season 7. I auditioned for other shows, such as Someone with a Chance, Camp Rock, Just Jordan, and Prison Break. I got into all of them. Despite my success, I was so in 6th grade, I decided to move to California. I got my high school diploma 1 year early in 2009.
Aside from being a child movie star, I was very blessed to have 3 children. During this time, I have wrote my autobiography.
I was born on July 1st,
After my junior exit, I became a U.S. diplomat and worked with other presidents until my death on February 10, 2014. In 2014, when Northside California happened, I ran away.
Some said that it was bad for the children and it was witchcraft. Some even banned my books from schools, churches, and homes. You may now move on to my friend.
Years later, we parted our own ways.
My name is Martin. I'm after that. I was born on September 9, 1966 in Brooklyn, New York. I'm an active comedian and producer. I've done over 50 feature films like Happy Gilmore, The Waterboy, and Big Daddy. I have my own production company, Happy Master Productions, and my own animation company. My name is Leonardo. I also love Bulldogs. I was born on August 26th. I was born in the town of Lebanon. When I was about 22 years old, I made the Mormon song David's Child famous. I died in 1519. I'm married to the best same year. Please move on with this.
Can you guess who I am? If you guessed it, I was born on August 20th, 1992 in Dallas, Texas. When I was 18, I auditioned for the show Martin. I got the part as Angela in season 7 and 8. I got into other shows such as Camp Rock, Second Chance, Just Voted, and Music. Despite my success, I was still voting. In 6th grade, I was to become seeing my high school diploma 1 year early in the year of 2009. Doing that
Hi, I'm Shirley Temple Black. You probably know me as the Shirley Temple. I was born on April 23rd, 1928 in Santa Monica, California. I became a happy and bouncy 5-year-old in 1933 when my movie career started. Aside from being a child movie star, I was married twice and had 3 children. During this time, I wrote my autobiography. After my movie career ended, I became a U.S. diplomat, worked with other presidents until my death on February 10th in Woodstock, California. Thank you for now.
Hi, I'm my husband's name is Mike Fisher. He's a famous hockey player. I have 2 dogs named Ace and Penny. You may now move on to Martin Luther King Jr. I'm a 2012 name is Martin Luther King Jr. I was born
at home in Atlanta, Georgia, on January 15, 1929. And then I went to Morehouse Seminary School and graduated in 1948. Then I went to Coastal Theological College. I graduated top of my class. I joined I joined the college council. Then I became an ordained minister. I was shot and killed in 1968 by Earl Jesus Ray. Now move on.
Please move on to
Hi, my name is Miranda Lane. I was born on November 10th, 1983.
My name is John.
I learned to play guitar when I was just 16 years old. I then married a famous country singer named Blake Shelton. You may now move on to my very good friend, Ariana, California. Hi, I'm Ariana. I was born on June 26, 1993. I enjoyed a very sunny childhood in Boca Raton, Florida. A lot of people ask me, did I ever dream about being a singer? Did I ever dream about being a singer, a performer, and an actress? But I did, and it all came true in 2010 when I started on Victoria's as Pat Valentine. And in 2013, my first song came out named Baby I. Now please move on to my dearest old friend, Elvis Presley. Now move on to Martin. Hi, my name is Elvis Presley. I was born on January 8, 1935 in Tupelo, Mississippi. I grew up to become one of the most popular names in rock and roll, and on August 16, 1977, I died at the age 42, and from heart failure, also related to my drug addiction. Now you may move on to my very good friend.
1984 in Akron, Ohio.
Hi, I'm Gabby Douglas.
2003,
I'm the 2012 Olympic gold medalist in gymnastics. I was born in Virginia Beach Hospital on December 31st, 1995. It all started when my sister Ariel taught me how to do my first cartwheel. I was only 2, and I did very good. I always believed in myself, and that's what helped me out. Please move on to my next. I was just 16 years old.
Hi, my name is Jean Goodall. I was born April 3rd, 1934 in London, England. I loved animals and nature. When I was older, I studied wild chimpanzees. I studied the wild chimpanzees over 11 years.
Hi, my name is John F. Kennedy, 35th President of the United States of America. As a boy, I was very sick. I had scarlet fever and was sent to the hospital. Due to scarlet fever, I had terrible pain for the rest of my life.
Eventually, I became the President of the United States of America and helped the world in many ways. I gave speeches about going to the moon and the Berlin Wall and its removal. Unfortunately, I did not see this happen because I was assassinated on September 22nd, 1963 because of Lee Harvey Oswald.
Sadly, only 2 months after the war ended, before the war ended, I died at the age of 50 in 1945. My father
George Lucas. I was born on May 14th, 1944 in Modesto, California. The reason I am famous is because of my hit movies, including Star Wars and Indiana Jones. One day, Disney bought my Lucas Industries for $4 billion, and that all went to arts charity. Please move on and see my good friend Albert Einstein. Hello, I am Albert Einstein. Was born March 12, 1879. I married 2 women named Olivia, who I divorced, and my cousin Elsa, who died 26 years before I did. I had an aneurysm problem, so I only got to be 76, and I had no life regrets. Please move over to my good pal, Walt Disney.
Who's not here right now, so we'll just go over to Emmett Smith.
Hello, I'm Emmett Smith. I was the running back for Dallas Cowboys. I set a record for most yards ran in the NFL. I was one of the best NFL running backs in the world. I'm now enjoying retirement in Dallas, Texas, with my wife Penn and my 4 children. You may now move on to Russell Wilson.
Hello, my name is Russell Wilson. I was born in Cincinnati, Ohio on November 29, 1988, but grew up in Richmond, Virginia. I'm currently the Seattle Seahawks starting quarterback. I'm one of the most successful quarterbacks in the National Football League. You may now move on to my good friend Jackie Robinson.
Hi, my name is Jackie Robinson. I was born on January 31st, 1919 in Cairo, Georgia. I was the first African American to play in the major leagues, and in 1949 I was named MVP and led the National League in hits and stolen bases. And in 1962 I was inducted into the Hall of Fame. And now there's a day in honor of me, and everybody wears the number 42. And it started on April 15th, 2004. You may now move on to my very good friend, King Tut.
Hello, I am King Tut, short for King Tutankhamun. I ruled as a pharaoh, king of Egypt, at age 10 when my father died. I grew up in the city of Ramada in a large palace with many servants. I like to hunt, play board game called Senate, and I really enjoy music. Unfortunately, I am famous because of what was found my 2 years after my death. You may now move on to my good friend, Babe Ruth.
Hi, my name is Babe Ruth. I was born February 6th in Baltimore, Maryland. I was one of 8 children, but only my sister Manny survived to watch me become famous. Later, I played for the Orioles, which were not a major league team at a time. Later, the Boston Red Sox, which were a major league team, bought me from them, and then later, the Yankees, another major league team, bought me from them. I died August 16th, but before that, the president came to wish me well in the hospital. You may now move on to my dear friend, Derek Jeter. Hi, I'm Derek Jeter. I was born on June 26, 1974 in Peppermint, New Jersey. I was drafted by the New York Yankees in 1992. I played my first game in 1995, and I decided to retire in the 2013 season. We will move on to my dear friend, Abraham.
Hello, I'm Peter Lincoln. I was born February 12, 1809. As a boy, I lived to help my father on the farm. At 17, I got my first job. Around 33, I was elected president. I was the 16th president. Let's move on to my dear friend, Tom Keller.
I'm Helen Kelly. My lifespan was from June 27th, 1880 to June 1st, 1916. When I was 1.5 years old, I came down with a horrible fever that left me blind and deaf. My teacher, Anne Sullivan, arrived when I was 7 years old, and she died on October 20th, 1936. Some of my accomplishments were I learned to speak, I graduated, and I won an Oscar. Please move on to my dear friend, Jane Goodall.
Hello, I'm Jane Goodall. I was honored and in 1934. I am an animal lover. It does not matter what kind of animal it is. I love them all. My main role is for chimpanzees. I'm a very brave and adventurous woman. It did not matter where the sports were involved, I would go. And I left England and arrived in Africa on March 13th, 1957. Then I met Louis and Mary Lucy and my adventure began. I moved to Galway Street Game Reserve and I watched what the ancient chimpanzees began. Some of the places I went were very dangerous, but I was tremendously brave. I'm also extremely patient. I would stay in one place for hours watching the chimpanzees and observing their behavior. My favorite chimpanzee was David Baby, who was not afraid of me, and he was the first chimp to accept me. He was also a very calm chimp. David Grapier taught me so much. In 1965, I earned my doctorate degree from Cambridge University. I also got married to Hugo Van Ryn. We had a son in 1967 and named him Hugo, but we called him Bob. I'm still alive and have had an incredible life. My love for chimpanzees helped to save many of them. I've educated the world about chimpanzees. Please move on to my good friend Carrie Underwood.
We now move on to my friend,
I won 6 Grammy Awards and I sold 15 million albums and 27 million singles. I live in Nashville, Tennessee with my husband Mike Fisher and my 2 dogs, Ace and Penn. Please move on to my great friend Amelia and Hart.
Hi, my name is Amelia. I was born on July 3rd, 1937. I disappeared near the end of my world trip. Later on January 1st, 1939, I was officially declared dead because nobody could find my body alive. Please move on to my parent Forrest Nightingale.
Hello, my name is Forrest Nightingale. I was born on May 12th, 1812. My family and I lived in England when I was a little girl. I wanted to be a nurse. In 1816, with funds from government, I was able to set up a fund to start a school in London called Nightingale Training School for Nurses. In 1907, I was the first woman to be awarded the Order of Merit by King Edward VII of England. On August 13, 1910, at the age of 90, I died peacefully in my sleep. Please move on to my dear friend, Toby Keith.
Hi, I'm Toby Keith. Did you know I'm an amazing, famous singer and guitar player? Well, I guess you do now. I learned how to play guitar and sing when I was only 8 years old. I am a sports fan, so I decided to sign up for a football team. I signed up for the Oklahoma City Drillers when I was in college, and I am still living today. You may now go on to my dear friends, Sacagawea.
Do you know that Indian girl who helped the famous Pacific Corps cross the whole entire USA to find the Pacific Ocean? Where you're looking at her right now. Hello, ladies and gentlemen of Sacagawea. I was born in either the year of 1789 or 1790. The exact date is unknown. I married a Canadian fur trader named Saint Charbonneau, and I was about 15 when I was expecting my first child. Lewis and Clark wanted me on their team because they were planning on stopping at my old Indian village, so they needed someone to translate. On February 11th, 1805, I gave birth to my first child, a boy named Juan Baptiste, but everyone calls him Pom. I died on December 20th, 1812 of Peaches fever about the age of 25. But before I died, I gave birth to another child, a girl named Felicity. Please move on to my dearest friend, Annie Oakley.
Hi, I'm Annie Oakley. I was born August 13, 1860. My father died when I was 5 years old. After he died, I used his rifle to shoot animals where I learned to sharpshoot and won all these medals. Please move on to my good friend Taylor Swift.
Well, hi there. I'm Taylor Swift. I was born here locally in Redden, PA. My birthday is December 13th, 1989. When I was a child, I competitively rode horses against other kids. But always had a passion for singing. So that's why I love writing music. I also have a mother named Andrea, a father named Scott, and only brother Austin. Please move on to Marie Tallchief.
Hi, my name is Maria Tallchief, and I was born January 24th, 1925 in Tulsa, Oklahoma. I have one sister named Majorie. I'm America's first prima ballerina, which means the most noticeable ballerina. I died April 11th, 2013 at the age of 88. Please move on to one of my good friends, Jenny Finch.
Hi, my name is Jenny Finch. I was born September 3rd, 1980 in La Verna, California. The firecrackers coach told me that I was not a champion pitcher, and that slammed the door of my dreams. I remember my first ever tryout for the U.S. national team. I was only 16 years old and scared to death. Please move on to my friend Shawn Johnson.
Hello, my name is Shawn Johnson. I was born January 19th, 1992. I'm an Olympic gymnast. In 2008 Beijing, China, I won first place on the bounce. In 2009, I was also in Dancing with the Stars. I didn't want to do it, but I still did. Thank you for coming to our 2015 fifth grade dance music.
Now go to
They were planning on